So who am I? My name is Chris Irving, and I am a middle-aged, we'll just say I was born 1970, and in 2003 I had a massive stroke that destroyed the right side of my brain and paralyzed the left side of my body. Before that I was a school teacher. I was a middle school computer teacher. I was the nerd in the school that fixed all the computers for the teachers and taught all the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders how to use their computers. I was pretty good at it. In 2003, after I had the stroke, I was no longer able to teach anymore. So I did the inevitable and signed up for disability. And I did get on disability, which is my only source of income right now, which is why I live with my family at 48 years old. I was married for 20 years, and my wife decided one day that she didn't want to be married to a crippled guy anymore. So she bailed. And in doing so, she took all my life savings, all my stuff, my toys, my backpacking gear, my guitar equipment, my bikes, everything, because I guess she wanted it for her new lifestyle, and I wasn't going to be using that stuff anymore, she thought. So she took it. And I'm not here crying about boo-hoo, poor Chris got a divorce, because lots of people get divorces. And it's true, there's statistics that say 1 in 3 marriages will end after a couple suffers through something like a massive stroke or a massive disability in the family from one or the other. Her idea wasn't to be the single breadwinner in the family anymore. She wanted to enjoy her life, and I was holding her down, so she ended it. And I'm okay with that now, because I'm in a much better place in my head. Before I was a school teacher, I was a professional musician. I used to play the bass guitar in bands. I got signed to a Miami label called Eulogy Records, and the band was a big part of who I was, because I am a musician. I always have been a musician, and I probably always will be. I mean, now that I have this hook for a hand, I no longer can play the bass guitar anymore, so I started playing electronic music. I'm not very good at it, and it's not very good, but it's what I do. So in short, I'm a middle-aged 48-year-old man with a very high hairline and who is divorced and disabled, living with his family in Knoxville, Tennessee. I found Kratom. Kratom pretty much saved my life, because with my Kratom, my depression is in check, my body pains and aches are in check. So if you're interested in Kratom, I'm making a lot more videos about my Kratom experience, my journey with Kratom, and how amazing it has been for me.